Man, Eagles are starting already. Here y'all go. Shout out pull up gang. Welcome, man. We ain't had one of these. It seemed like we ain't had one of these in a minute. It's been about a month. I want to say last time. Yeah, last time is when we played Lamar and them, man. Uh, I don't like these. Misery Mondays. These are not fun at all. Shout out to y'all that's already in here. Appreciate y'all for pulling up. Uh, yeah, man, hard fought game yesterday, man. We let one slip through the cracks. Uh, Washington falls to the Pittsburgh Steelers 27-28. My gosh. So many things went wrong for us yesterday, man. So many things went wrong for us. It shouldn't have to come to our rookie D tackle jumping all sides, you know, uh, granting the Steelers a first down on a 4th and 1. Shouldn't have to come down to that, but it did. It was a lot of drop passes, a lot of passes missed. Jaden Daniels didn't look like himself. Um, Running game wasn't what it was because we didn't have no Brian Robinson. We didn't have no Cornelius Lucas. We didn't have Andrew Wiley, our two tackles. Um, our center was in and out of the game. Um, a lot of drop passes, a drop touchdown that was really easy from De'Ami Brown to De'Ami Brown. Um, and Benjamin St. Juice. Let's just get to that, man. But before we get into that, let me read these super chats. Shout out to Ohio Ties for being a pull up member for 2 months. Really appreciate that. Big game on Thursday. Good luck. I think we take the W though. We gonna see, man. We gonna see. All I'm gonna say is we gonna see. Y'all play. I mean, of course, y'all was supposed to handle business yesterday. Y'all had no reason to lose that game yesterday because we all know Dallas stinks. But y'all did what y'all was supposed to yesterday. Y'all headed the division. We'll let y'all borrow it for a few days before we take it back. Shout out to Darius Howe. Continue to be great at and grow. Continue to be great and grow. OG, salute from Baltimore. Appreciate that, my guy. That was your 5th super chat. Thank you, Cal. He said Cowboys is big doodle. Yeah, Cowboys, man. Cowboys laid an egg, man. All that Cooper Rush is 5-1. That who that one loss came to, right? Philadelphia Eagles. So I already knew going into that game, it was gonna be a disaster. Shout out to J Dot the Great, man. Shout out to my brother and a big special happy birthday to you. Today is his birthday. Y'all wish my boy J Dot the Great happy birthday. Happy Veterans Day to you vets in the chat and to you vets out there. Uh, salute to you guys. Uh, but Benjamin St. Juice, let's get back into that, man. Benjamin St. Juice. So when this stream ends, the thumbnail on this one is going to be of Benjamin St. Juice. It's going to be a picture of him with, portrait. And up under it's going to say ass. Because this dude is ass, bro. Every game we lost this season, he's been a big contributor to that loss. We go to week 1 when we lose to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He gives up 2 touchdowns to Mike Evans. Now, granted, Mike Evans, future Hall of Famer, all of that good shit. I understand that. But Hall of Fame wide receivers can be shut down too. There's some cornerbacks out here that shut some worthy receivers down. Benjamin St. Juste is a 6'3" corner. He's very grabby. He doesn't have hella speed. He doesn't have hella awareness. He doesn't know when to turn his head around. And it shows every time we need him to. Week 1, he gives up 2 touchdowns. We lose by 2 touchdowns. Week was that week 5? When we played against Baltimore, week 5, week 6, give or take. Week 6, week 5. Hold on, because we beat the Bears, Giants, Carolina. So week 6. Zay Flowers gave him trouble. Now, knowingly, we know he's 6'3", tall, linky corner. So a receiver like Zay Flowers is going to give him trouble. Smaller, quick, shiftier wide receiver is going to give him trouble. We get that. But you got to find some way to guard him, right? You know, cheat a little bit. You real handsy. Muscle him up a little bit. You that big and you soft. So yesterday, I'm looking at the play and I'm seeing him play off. He played off about 10 yards. He played off about 10 yards. And still let old man Mike Williams that runs a 4.6. I probably run a 4.6 right now. 4.7. Maybe a 4.8. Mike Williams is 6'5". He just got to the team. This dude don't have no ACLs. You play 10 yards off, and then you still let him get past you. You still let him get past you, burn you for the game-winning touchdown. I looked at this play over and over and over again. I said, dude, you didn't know at some point you was going to have to open up and run side by side with him? You know, attach yourself to his hip and turn your head around and play the ball because that's where they're going. That's Russell Wilson's signature. That's Russell Wilson's signature. You know that's what Mike Williams good for. Hold on, I see these super chats going up, man. Let me read these super chats. Shout out J Dot, super chatting on his birthday. Let's hit that super chat goal, chat. Yeah, appreciate that. Let's hit that super chat goal, y'all. It's only 10 of them. Diamonds in the chat. J Dot with the double up. HOV is a real one. Finally caught alive. Alante Brown, appreciate that, man. But yeah, man, Benjamin St. Juste, even on the pass where, I don't know why I want to call this dude Carl Pickens. George Pickens. For my old heads out there who know who Carl Pickens is, if you know, you know. He was a wide receiver too as well. George Pickens catching the ball with his feet inbound, getting his feet inbound, but he out of bounds, stretching out for it. You don't make a play on that? How you not make a play on that? How you not even try to make a second effort? This dude is in a vulnerable position, and you still don't even try to make a play. You don't try to slap it out his hand or nothing. You don't try to hit him. You don't try to make him lose focus on that. That's a focus catch. Feet inbound, stretched out. You trying to catch it before any body part touches out of bounds. That's focus, and you don't try to do nothing to break this man's focus. Another play. George Pickens again catches the ball, run out of bounds. This is a clear face mask because he's holding his face mask. But you letting him grab your face mask and pull that shit all the way up. You don't slap his hand or nothing. You are soft. Get your beige ass Canadian flag having ass up out here. You, Drake, is the softest, light-skinned, bitch-ass niggas I ever seen in my life. My gosh. And you a football player. I'm glad after this year, this will be his last year on our team. When Marshawn Lattimore comes, put this nigga to the bench. When Marshawn Lattimore get in the lineup, take Benjamin St. Juice bitch ass the fuck out of the game and put him on the bench. I am tired of seeing his beige ass play for this team. 4 years of this shit. This dude wasn't even a high draft pick. You know, he wasn't on nobody radar, but he was on sorry ass Ron Rivera radar. Why? This dude didn't have no career interceptions in college. Why the fuck are you drafting him? We need dudes who can take the ball away. Fuck, he can cover and pass break up. We need dudes who can give the ball back to the offense. Why are we playing Benjamin St. Juice? Because he's 6'3"? We got Mikey Sarensteele that's 5'8", that's coming up making hits. He's making hits on dude like Darnell Washington, who's 6'7", 280. We got Najee Harris running. We got George Pickens blocking Mike Sarensteele, and he's pushing him back into the play and making a play. Just because you big and you 6'3" don't mean you got heart. You are soft with a capital T. My gosh. I gave this nigga the benefit of the doubt all year. But you getting cooked when the game is on the line. All the time. You see the same shit happen in the Chicago game when he holds Keenan Allen in the end zone. That's all he do. If he's not holding, he's getting burned. That's all this motherfucker do. When the game is on the line, this is who I look for. This is why I watch the shit over and over and over again. This is how I know he played 10 yards off. Shout out to Ohio Tide, Sam Darnold, basic cable. Yeah, he basic cable, man. We'll get into all that good shit. There was some good games today. Yesterday. There was some good football games being played yesterday. And we're going to talk about it. But let me get this shit off. Straight crash out moment on Benjamin St. Juice weak ass. And these players, they go to Twitter. They talk shit when we talk shit about them. Talking about dudes on the couch watching us. Don't let me get my ass off the couch and get my ass up in shape. I'm better than damn near that whole damn secondary if I get my ass off the couch and get back in shape. Them niggas don't want that. Especially Benjamin St. Juice. I would bet your whole salary I can cover one of them wide receivers better than you. I probably won't let them niggas get off the line because I'm way stronger than you. These niggas don't even look like they be in a weight room. This nigga is slim, Jim, at 6'3". Nigga, get physical. Football is a physical sport. Yeah, man. Lattimore, man. Ice up. Ice up, man. Ice that shit up. Icy hot it. Whatever you need to do to get that hamstring going. Get that shit going. Because we need this nigga. We don't have enough depth to trade. Or not even trade deadline over. To cut this dude. We don't even have enough cornerback depth. So we need him on the team. Just in case somebody get hurt. But I'd rather see Emmanuel Forbes, who I know that's a better coverer. He's probably not a better tackler, but a better coverer. I'd rather see him. Give him a shot. I know he had trouble week 1. Week 2, they benched him. His confidence been shot. He barely get a chance then. But y'all put him in one time. He got an interception. I know it was a play he didn't come up to hit. And that's why y'all put him right back on the bench. But fuck all that. I know he'll probably grab somebody up and he'll hold him. He probably won't tackle him, but he'll hold him until somebody else get there. Y'all won't all 11 to the ball anyway. So all he got to do is hold somebody up until somebody else get there to get him on the ground. Put him in. At least we know he's going to play the ball. He's going to give us a 50-50 chance of either breaking the play up or he's going to make a play on it and it's going to go in our favor. I'd rather see him than Benjamin St. Juice. I'm tired of Benjamin St. Juice. It's over with for him. Cancel Christmas. I don't want to see him no more unless we absolutely have to play him. I don't want to see Benjamin St. Juice no more this season. Sorry, not fucking sorry. Alameda Zacchaeus. Your little black ass ain't exempt neither. Not one muff punt, but two. And the second one is the one they recover to get their first score on a 14, 15-yard line-ish, somewhere up in there. I don't want him back there fielding punts. For one, he's too little. That ball come down, it's hitting him dead straight, either in the face mask or the chest. You know, get one of them taller guys with longer hands who can, not his little ass. Even though he's did okay up to this point, but this is not his first game muffing punts. This dude don't have short hands. Give me somebody with short hands, man. Because y'all heard me and Manlope on what day was that? Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday. Y'all heard me and Manlope, and I told Manlope, I told y'all that the Pittsburgh Steelers are one of the best special teams in the league, right along with us. So you make any mistakes, they're gonna make you pay for it. And that's how they got their first touchdown. Luckily, you know, we caught a break because on their first possession, you know, they faked the punt. They tried to throw it to James Pierre, who was on our roster in the offseason. And he dropped it. You know, so we caught a break on that one early in the game. He was wide open with nobody out there. And we caught a break, man. Why he didn't have nobody out there? Why wasn't nobody even out there to block him? But we was going full-on block with nobody on the outsides to stop the Gunners? I don't understand that, but we caught a break on that one. We caught a break on that. Lot of little mistakes. You know, holding calls at the wrong time. Zach Ertz, your old ass is next. Zach Ertz, after this season, I'm cool if we don't bring Zach Ertz back. We need to get younger at tight end. We need to get faster at tight end. We need to get more athletic at tight end. Prior to the fourth down catch and him being short of the goal line, which he caught it right at the mark. He caught it right at the mark. He was coming up, you know, forward to catch it. What led him to get in front of the mark. And then when he tried to get back, the referee said that, you know, he was down already with, you know, James Pierre's hand touching his back. That's what made him, you know, down right there, even though he fell forward back. Cool. It is what it is. Shouldn't have to come down to that either. We could have converted, you know, prior to that, the behind pass to Noah Brown where it hit Noah's shoulder. Burnt James Pierre there. That was a bad pass from JD5. But Zach Ertz, and y'all can attest to this if y'all watch our games, y'all watch Zach Ertz. If you got him on your fantasy team and you watch him closely, y'all know this dude, after the catch, he's not getting no yak. Sometimes when he catches, he goes straight to the ground. It takes him about 5 minutes to turn around and get upfield after catching the ball. It is terrible. It is terrible. This is not the same. Well, of course we knew that coming in. He's an OG now. You know, knee injuries pretty much diminished this dude' athletic ability. So we need to move forward. We need to move forward from Zach Ertz after this season. Excuse me. Excuse me. And I hate to talk about next season already because this season not done with and we still got to play with these players. But we got Ben Sinnott. Get Ben Sinnott in there. We can go get some tight ends out of free agent. There's some more athletic tight ends in free agency that we can go get. But we need to get faster. We need more yak. We don't have no yak, dog. And when I say yak, I ain't talking about the drink. Even though I probably need a shot of yak. This is my first time not taking a victory shot or whooping ass or belt the ass in a few weeks. Noah Brown, all he do is catch the ball and no fall backwards. Like JD5 throwing him a bullet every goddamn time. Only other person get yak outside of Terry is De'Ami Brown. Alameda Zaccheaus, if they don't call it back, most of the time when he get the ball, they call it back. We hardly get Luke McCaffrey the ball. Luke McCaffrey was missed on a good one. Could have been a 50-yard pass. JD5 missed him, overthrew him while we was in the end zone. Goddamn. Many misplays just like that one, y'all. Misplays just like that. JD5 didn't play his best game yesterday. That defense brought the blitz. We didn't have Corn Lucas. Alex Highsmith was having his way with our rookie, Brandon Coleman. No Cornelius Lucas for him to go back and forth with. Then we had Trent Scott that came from Pittsburgh, so they know he ain't shit. He did the best he could for TJ Watt not to get a sack, but he didn't do a good enough job to stop TJ Watt from blocking up screen plays or getting pressured and making JD5 come into the pocket to where Cam Hayward had a day yesterday, and Cam Hayward was sacking my boy JD5 yesterday. They was bringing that pressure yesterday, so JD5 wasn't as accurate as he normally is, which I understand because it's the Pittsburgh Steelers, and I knew this coming into the game. This is the best defense that we was going to play all year long. You know what I'm saying? Like total defense. You know, Baltimore got the best run stop defense, but don't have the best pass defense. And Pittsburgh has the best overall defense. And I knew that coming into this game that we was going to see Alex Highsmith. We was going to see big man Cam Hayward. We was going to see TJ Watt. No, we was going to see Patrick Queen. We was going to see Micah Fitzpatrick. We was going to see Joey Porter Jr. I knew Cam Sutton was coming back to this game. Deshaun Elliott leads the league in tackles, or leads the team in tackles. You know, I wasn't, I had us to win because I'm going to always bet on my team. But I knew this was the challenge. This was the game that we had to win. I knew this wasn't going to be an easy game. Y'all heard me and Manlow talking. I knew what to expect. I knew this was going to be a tough game. This was one of them ones right here. Shout out to Darius Howe. He said that's a fresh spray hairline, OG. This ain't no spray hairline, dog. Look, I put some water on my fingers. This ain't no spray hairline. You know, they got shit, you know, the barbers put the alcohol on and, you know, have your shit looking crispy. I just don't have a white outlining on it. It's not sprayed though. No, I got a bald head. I can't. This is a half. It's a Kobe. But shout out to the Steelers. Shout out to Manlow. Shout out to all the Steelers. You know, only a few of them hit me prior to the game. Everybody and their mama hit me during the game and after the game. I don't like that. I don't like that. You know, because y'all butt cheeks was tight, sweating, y'all was nervous. We all were. But don't start shit talking after the game if you wasn't shit talking before the game. And then all these other fans calling me, waiting for us to lose. Like, damn, y'all really hate us. Like, you really have to hate us for niggas to hit me up after we lose. Nigga, that's only the third loss of the season. We on week 10. Oh, Jaden Daniels. He's MVP candidate, rookie of the year. What happened yesterday? Shit, he had a bad game against a good defense. He gonna have one of those. He's a fucking rookie. How many times can we say he looked like that? I don't see y'all talking shit about Caleb Williams, and he had a horrible game. Caleb Williams ain't scored a touchdown since the Hail Mary game. But y'all want to wait till JD5 lose against a worthy opponent with 6 wins, that's 6-2, one of the best teams in the league, and y'all want to talk shit about JD5. And I can't wait till he play against, you know, them Atlanta Falcons. I'm talking to my boy E. E, this is meant for you. E over there at A-Line Media, this is meant for you. He's the main one. Like, I can't wait for post-game pull-up tomorrow. I hope you in the chat. And if you are, super chat something right now. Because y'all lost yesterday to a 2-7 team. A team that lost 7 in a row beat y'all yesterday. Atlanta Falcons, let's talk about it. Let's fucking talk about it. Okay, what's going on here? Like I said, it was some good games yesterday. It was some games that came down to the wire. Let's see, I got any more super chats to say? Big dog, I'm taking Steelers knocking the Ravens and the Chiefs out. Man, they could. They could. They tough, man. They tough. You see, the Chiefs barely got past the Broncos yesterday, man. You know, football guys was on their side yesterday. All right, I'm gonna get into, you know, since I segued into the Falcons and Saints, we're gonna go with them first, and then we'll get into everything else. I'm only gonna do the close games today, y'all. What time is it? How much time we been on? 29 minutes, 30. So we got 15 minutes to reach that super chat goal, y'all. It has to be the Till super chat, so that's $4.99 or more. We need 6 more of those to reach the goal. We got 15 minutes to do so. Damn, this neck just 6-3 Falcons versus the 2-7 Saints. Saints winning to move forward to 3-7. Beating the Falcons 20-17. Falcons fall to 6-4. Man, all I gotta say is Marquez Valdez Scantling. This dude came out of nowhere and killed the Falcons. Man, this is about his what? Third team this season? Well, he was with the Chiefs. Chiefs dropped him. He got picked up by somebody else. Or maybe it was the Saints, but I'm thinking he got picked up by somebody else. I thought it could have been the Saints all along, but I thought it was somebody else in the AFC that picked him up first. But my boy had 3 catches for 109 and 2 touchdowns. 36 yards a catch. Killing the Falcons in that secondary. And the Falcons got one of the best secondaries in the league. Alvin Kamara, 55 yards. Only 2 touchdowns came from Marquez Valdez Scantling, and he was fresh off the street. Derek Carr, 16-25 for 269, 2 touchdowns, didn't get sacked. Kirk Cousins, 23-38, 306, no touchdowns, a pick, sacked 3 times. Bijan Robinson, 20 carries, 116 yards, 2 touchdowns. Shout out to Bijan, though, because I got him in fantasy. And shout out to Russell Wilson, too. I forgot to say that. Shout out to Russell Wilson and the 3 touchdowns that he threw yesterday, because I do have Russell Wilson in fantasy, and I needed those 3 touchdowns to win yesterday. So it was bittersweet for me. Every time Russell Wilson threw a touchdown, I was happy, but I wanted us to counter right after that, because I got JD5 in my other fantasy, and I got my feet whooped in that league because Emin scored 104 points Thursday night with 2 players. With just 2 players. So, yeah, I lost that one. JD5 didn't have his best game, only giving me 8 points. Couldn't even run yesterday because, Steelers was all over that. All through the running lanes. And like I said, we couldn't get no screens off because they was all in the screen lanes too. So, shout out to them. Shout out to the Saints for winning. Finding ways to win. Drake London, 8 catches, 97 yards. Darnell Mooney, 5 catches, 96 yards. Kyle Pitts, 4 catches, 55 yards. Man, they was doing their thing yesterday, but the Saints was making stops when they needed to make stops. They was moving the ball. The Falcons was moving the ball. But that's the second close game we got. I gave y'all Commanders Steelers, 28-27. Falcons Saints, 20-17. And the game in Germany that started the day off, 6 in the morning. Carolina Panthers, New York Giants. It was a toilet bowl game, but it was an entertaining game because we had some good rushing in that game. Daniel Jones was shitty, as normal. Bryce Young looked okay. Not too high, not too low. But Chuba Hubbard had a good game. 2-7 New York Giants versus the 2-7 Carolina Panthers. Carolina Panthers winning in overtime, 20-17. Moving to 3-7. New York Giants move to 2-8. Overtime. First play of the game. Handoff to Tyrone Tracy. Fumble. Recovered by Carolina. ran a couple plays, just to get a little bit closer, just to get in the center of the field to kick the game-winning field goal. Uh, Chuba Hubbard, man. Chuba Hubbard just got extended this past week. 4 years, $33 million. Got his money. He was supposed to be losing his spot this year. He was supposed to lose that starting running back spot this year to Jonathan Brooks from Texas. Jonathan Brooks has yet took the field yet. He's been back for a couple weeks. He has yet to take the field. I guess he's not 100% yet, but he's been practicing. Uh, Chuba Hubbard, 28 carries, 153 yards, 5.5 yards a carry, a touchdown, to go along with 4 catches for 16 yards. Jatavion Sanders, who I've been wanting. Remember when I was doing all off season, I was doing the mock drafts. I was doing who we should draft, who Commanders should draft, and I was like, I want Jatavion Sanders from Texas, the tight end, number 0. He got a touchdown yesterday. One of the athletic tight ends I was talking about, and we didn't draft him. And I want to say he went like 5th round or some shit like that. Well, no, not 5th round, 3rd round. Bryce Young, 15 out of 25, 125 yards, a touchdown, 1 sack. He also ran for 30 yards. So you know what this was. All he was doing was, dinking and dunking, hoping that his his receivers can get some yak yardage, but not too much. Not too much, but he was playing against a good Giants defense too. So this was good for him. A good win. Not the best performance, but a solid performance. Daniel Jones, 22 out of 37 for 190. No touchdowns, threw 2 picks, was sacked twice. He ran for 26 yards. Tyrone Tracy Jr., 18 carries for 103 yards and a touchdown. He also had 1 catch for 1 yard. Malik Neighbors, 6 catches for 50 yards. Wan'Dale Robinson, 5 catches for 51 yards. Wan'Dale Robinson was upset in this game. It was one play where he was wide open, and he's jumping up and down. He skipped off the field, upset. Like, what is this dude looking at? Like, how he not see me wide open? This can be Daniel Jones last year in New York. I want to say he probably got, another year or 2 on his contract? 2 years on his contract. And he's about to be out of there with that money still on the books. They're going to have to pay him out and get him up out of there. Because players is frustrated. You didn't see Malik Neighbors already been said, threw him under the bus. So it's looking bad for Daniel Jones. He got some solid weapons there. Yeah, he's stealing money. But, that's their fault for not signing the right player. That's the 3rd close game, y'all. Oh, and then Tyrone Tracy, too, after fumbling. Y'all see they threw the towel on his head because he was on the sideline crying with his hands and his head and his head in his hands. And, they threw the towel on there because he was boo-hoo crying. You can see him, when you boo-hooing and your body shivering and jumping and shit. I'm like, damn, that got to be a cold feeling. And then Jerzon Newton on our team, Johnny Newton, D tackle who jumped off sides to get the first down. He also cried yesterday, and the team surrounded him, so the cameras won't see him crying and shit, but, we seen it. But that's where one of the vets be like, hey, don't move. Don't move. For us to move, that ball got to be snapped. You feel me? I don't give a damn if we react late. Don't move pre-snap because that's what they're doing. Ray Charles could have seen that coming. So that's the third game. Uh, Broncos and Kansas City Chiefs. I didn't watch this game at all. I just seen, uh, on the tracker and on the, highlights that they do throughout commercials, middle commercials, shit like that before you go to commercial, or timeouts. And I thought the Broncos had a good chance of winning though, just from what I seen. They was up most, and then I seen Bo Nix and Cortland Sutton was cooking. I ain't never seen Trent McDuffie have a game like that where he's giving up touchdowns like that. But you know, Chiefs win 16-14. Uh, move to 9-0. Broncos fall to 5-5. Bo Nix went for 22 out of 32, 15, 2 touchdowns, no picks, sacked twice. Uh, didn't have no rushing yards. Actually, he had -5. I don't even know who this Aldrich estimate dude is. I just know that Jaleel McLaughlin and Javonte Williams is sitting in free agency right now in my fantasy league. And I'm like, damn, these dudes was the bell cows in the beginning of the season. Why both of them not on nobody's team right now? And I know dudes can use running backs in my league. And now I see why. I ain't really been tapped into the Broncos like that this season. I watched a couple games. They just boring to me. And that can be because rookie quarterback, he's not doing too much. He's doing just okay not to lose and just okay to win games, but he's not killing it like that. Uh, Cortland Sutton, 6 catches for 70 and a touchdown. Devon Vale, 4 catches, 39 yards and a touchdown, and that's pretty much it for everybody else. Patrick Mahomes was 28 out of 42 for 266, a touchdown, no pick, sacked 4 times. Kareem Hunt, 14 carries, 35 yards. They were stuffing him. Patrick Mahomes had 19 yards. Kareem Hunt was eating mostly in a receiving game with 7 catches, 65 yards. Travis Kelce, 8 catches, 64 yards, and the only touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, 4 catches, 56 yards. And a lucky block field goal to win the game. Damn. Broncos had it. They had them. So that's the fourth close game. That's the fifth one overall because I gave y'all Friday with the Bengals and the Ravens. That was 35-34. Commanders, Steelers, 28-27. Saints and the Falcons, 20-17. Giants, Panthers, 2017. Chiefs, Broncos, 16-14. Jacksonville Jaguars, Minnesota Vikings, 12-7. Minnesota goes to 7-2. Jaguars move to 2-8. Let me see what some of y'all saying in the chat. Oh, don't worry. We're going to get to that. We're going to get to that. We're going to get to them Jets. Hatch said, let's speak on the best safety tandem in football. Branch and Joseph. Revamp the Lions defense. Best team in football. Ohio Ties. Where were you at today? I seen your boys smoke the Cowboys. Before we get into Sunday night game. Well, I'm going to say that for Sunday night game. I'm gonna save that. But you spot on though, Hatch. For Brian Branch supposed to be a commander. Go to Brian Branch last year, and he tell you, he was very public about this. Ron Rivera told him we was gonna take him. Told him we was gonna take him, and we took Emmanuel Forbes instead. And look, we're not even playing Emmanuel Forbes, and Brian Branch is becoming a star right now. Shit, I knew he was gonna be something week one last year when he picked off Patrick Mahomes to the house. Sam Darnold, 24-38, 241, no touchdowns, 3 picks, 1 sack, QBR 33, basic cable. We knew Sam Darnold was going to show his ass and show his true self sometime soon this season, which he is doing now. He's not looking too impressive like he was when he started. Aaron Jones, 17 carries, 88 yards. Cam Akers, 13 carries, 38 yards. Aaron Jones also had 2 catches for 13 yards. TJ Hawkinson, 8 catches, 72 yards. And Justin Jefferson, 5 catches, 48 yards. Mac Jones scored the only touchdown for Jacksonville on a goal line QB sneak. 14-22 for 111 yards, 5 yards a catch. 2 picks, sacked 3 times. Travis Etienne is back. 11 carries, 44 yards. And then Evan Ingram, 6 catches, 40 yards. I was looking like, what's going on in this game? Because I had Gabe Davis playing in my lineup since, no Bijan Robinson. I had, no Brian Robinson Jr. And then I had some other dudes on bye. So I was forced to play this dude. I'm like, damn, they can't never get this nigga the ball. I'm going to have to cut him. I'm going to have to cut Gabe Davis, man. So that's the 6. Close game. Tampa Bay and 49ers. Battle of the Bays. So this is one of the games, I was taking a look at. I was taking a look at that Saints game, Saints and Falcons. This one, our game. Then that fourth game, I was going back and forth with like the Colts and the Bills. What was the other game? There's one more other game I was tapped into too, but could have been the Jacksonville Vikings game. And I'm like, damn, this is a good game. And I picked Tampa Bay to win this game. Damn near came to it, man. Baker Mayfield is playing his ass off this season. He's working with nothing at the wide receiver position. All he has is running backs. And this dude is playing his ass off. I don't know how many sacks he avoided yesterday in clutch time, trying to get that ball off to make a play, making a completion. That's the type of effort that you can't buy. Baker Mayfield's playing his ass off. He definitely got to be. He probably is not going to win anything. He's probably not going to get no votes in the MVP race because his record. His record is 4-6. But they are in every game that he plays in. And it's fucked up because he has little to work with Mike Evans being out, Chris Godwin being out. Baker Mayfield was 18 of 29 for 116, a touchdown, no picks, sacked twice. Uh, Bucky Irvin, 13 carries, 73 yards and a touchdown. Bucky Irvin also had 3 catches for 14 yards. Rashad White was the leading receiver, 16 catches for 39 yards. K. Dot 5 catches, 35 yards. So we all know San Francisco got Christian McCaffrey back yesterday. You know, we all know how good that defense is. So Baker Mayfield didn't light him up yesterday. But I feel like effort-wise, this dude played his heart out. You don't have no receivers against that San Francisco defense. They gonna eat you the fuck up. They gonna pressure you. They gonna be, in the zones to where you can't make plays. You gonna have to, dirty play, throw that shit out, type shit. You can't run on them pretty much. You can barely run on them. I'm surprised Bucky Irving got that. So with that being said, it wasn't too many ways you was gonna beat San Francisco. I didn't know how bad it looked not having his wide receivers to yesterday when you play against a defense like a 49ers. When you play against, any other team who defense ain't as good, Baker Mayfield still can carve you the fuck up. But yesterday against elite defense, and remember, San Francisco is not supposed to be 5-4. So San Francisco is not supposed to be 5-4. These dudes got hit with the injury bug harder than anybody this year. One of their players got shot, for God's sake, and he scored yesterday. He scored his first touchdown yesterday. Shout out to Ricky Pearsall. Brock Purdy, 25 of 36. 353, 2 touchdowns, no picks. Baker Mayfield's better than Hurts. Christian McCaffrey, 13 carries, 39 yards. Purdy also ran for 17 yards. Jawan Jennings is back. 7 catches, 93 yards. Ricky Pearsall, 4 catches, 73 yards and a touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, 6 catches, 68 yards. Deebo Samuels, 5 catches, 62 yards. And George Kittle, 3 catches, 57 yards and a touchdown. Let's talk about Deebo Samuels. This ain't got shit to do with football. But did y'all see this dude pregame outfit? Did you see the sassiness he was walking through that tunnel? I'm like, yeah, bro, I've been in San Francisco too long. That shit is rubbing off on him, and that shit don't look cool. Deebo looking straight sassy. Sassy. That nigga been in there too long. Fuck all that high fashion shit. If it's gonna have me looking crazy, I don't want it. I don't want it. I stopped buying all that designer shit when I start, lifting weights and getting bigger and the clothes wasn't feeling right. I'm like, fuck it. I'm just dressed to my comfort. I'm not wearing that shit because I don't like wearing polos and my sleeves is up here, all the way up here. You can see my whole muscles and shit. Like, I'm not trying to look like a European. I like the clothes, I like the style and shit, but on me, nah, it just wasn't me. It's different strokes for different folks. It wasn't for me, and I could never wear no shit like that he's wearing. Nigga wearing hoochie daddy shorts with boots, and that shit is, I don't want to say the wrong thing and get a strike on YouTube, but that ain't it. It's not fucking it. But anyway, that was another close game. What's that? 7, 6, 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Even the Bills and the Colts was, it wasn't a blowout or nothing like that. It was fairly close, but shout out to Buffalo for winning. Patriots beating the Bears 19-3. Bears are so frustrated right now. Y'all probably gonna have to tell me in a minute if I'm still on, if they fired Matt Eberflus or not, because I'm looking forward to him being fired either today, tomorrow, sometime before Thursday, because that team has just got awful with all the weapons and all the way they set Caleb up this year. Feel me? They made moves to set Caleb up. They still making moves based off of the draft picks they got from last year's draft. That's how they was able to get Caleb and Aroma Dunze in the same round. And most I know Bell, man. But Bell still owe me from that bet too. Bell still ain't paid his bet yet. So this is a crazy stat. Their last 20 drives, the Bears, I'm talking about, their last 20 drives, these dudes ain't registered a touchdown. These dudes ain't scored a touchdown since they went up on us with Rashawn Johnson before we threw the Hail Mary. That was the last time they scored a touchdown. That was what? We played, that was what, 3 weeks ago? 2 weeks, yeah, 2 weeks ago. It's been 2 games since then. Shout out Street Profit for the super chat. Street Profit says, I love us. Appreciate everyone tapping in. Won my last 4 fantasy games in a row. Thanks to HOV advice. I hope you go into the Commanders game. W, Wop, and Tiny. Shout out to you, man. And I'm glad I can help. I'm glad I can help, bro. I'm not going to the game that they going to. They going to the Cowboy game. I want to say before Thanksgiving, the game before Thanksgiving. Yeah, the next week's game. They going out there to DC to the Cowboy game. I'm going next month when we play against the Eagles. I don't want to see the Cowboys. Cowboys is not at their best right now, so I don't want to see the Cowboys. Maybe next season for the Cowboys, but I'm going to go see us play the Eagles in DC. So I'll be out there then in December. So I'll tap in with you, bro. LA Chargers beat the Tennessee Titans 27-17. We all seen that belt the ass that the Eagles put on the Cowboys. Cowboys is horrible, man. 6 points, 5 turnovers. That was terrible. Zeke, told you they need to cut Zeke. They try to give Zeke the ball, fumble on the goal line. It's over with. It's nasty. It's nasty. Tiny gonna go see them Commanders. We gonna convert Tiny into a Commanders fan. Shout out to Bobby Wag though. Shout out to Bobby Wagner. For the tickets and everything. Salute. But yeah, man, we gonna be out there doing it up. I gotta film me some content out there, man. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy, especially that game with the Eagles in house too. Oh yeah, don't let us win. The Jets. Now I be saying teams suck here and there, but I really don't be going in on teams like that. Of course, the Cowboys, that's our longtime rivals. The Eagles is in our division. Giants is in our division. Those are to be expected. I went in on the Bears because Bear fans was talking all that shit, and I ain't heard of Bear necessity since. I haven't heard nothing about a Bear, a Cub, or nothing since. But these Jets, and y'all know my gripe about the Jets playing on primetime TV every fucking week. Whether it's Thursday night, whether it's Sunday night, whether it's Monday night. I don't want to see the Jets on primetime TV no more. Wherever the Jets are playing on primetime TV, they need to be flexed for somebody else more worthy. And yesterday, they wasn't on primetime, but they got their feet whooped by the team that everybody says we ain't beat nobody. The Arizona Cardinals, which is the head of their division, number one in their division, is out here whooping feet. Smacked the Jets up yesterday. 31-6. They couldn't get nothing going. Aaron Rodgers, trash. Bubba Dub say trash. Devontae Adams, trash. 6 catches for 31 yards. You was better off doing that with the Raiders, my boy. What? You think they not? Cardinals ain't nothing to play with, and I told y'all. They look like nothing because we made them look like nothing. Everybody else, they be right either in the game or they barely win in the game. It'd be a hard fought game, but them dudes be in every game if they not winning. Garrett Wilson is the best player on that team. Aaron Rodgers didn't throw no picks, but he damn sure didn't throw no touchdowns. He was sacked 3 times. He can't get away. His QBR was 23. Old man Rodgers. That's all I'm going to say. So, I'm going to tell y'all this because y'all know I'm heavily into fantasy. I picked up DeAndre Hopkins at the right time. I picked him up because I had got a little tip from, one of the fantasy pages I'll be watching closely. And when I heard the first little rumor of him being potentially going to KC, I went ahead and picked him up out of the garbage. Right? He signed on to he get traded to Kansas City. He get traded to Kansas City. Everybody in my it's all older dudes, and then my brothers, my father-in-law, everybody else is besides one of my 2 brother-in-laws, one me and him the same age, and then one is younger. Everybody else is older than me, and they be calling me baby Adam Schefter. He said, "Oh, got the predictable fake." That's funny. Everybody else older than me, so they be calling me baby Adam Schefter, and they be like, "Man, who you be watching to be making all these moves before we all get the news?" I'll be like, "Man, don't trip. I just know my sources." So the commissioner was like, "You picked up D-Hop right on time." And this before D-Hop even played a game. So first game, D-Hop played with him. He didn't do much, a few catches here and there. Second game, which was the last, Monday night when the Chiefs played? Or Sunday night, one of them games. These days going by fast, y'all. He had the 2 touchdowns. Oh, niggas was blowing up my line trying to get D-Hop. Right? So, I picked D-Hop up just to flip him. You feel me? So the commissioner had he had offered me James Conner for D-Hop. And I'm like, I don't know about that one. So I sent him a counter, DJ Moore for James Conner. He rejected it. All right, cool. I'm just trying to get DJ Moore off because he ain't doing shit over there in Chicago. So then I sent him another one. I sent him Marvin Harrison Jr. for James Conner. Boom, we make the deal. I packaged the deal. So I got James Conner, and then I got D-Hop. So I packaged the deal because, D-Hop ain't did nothing. He been playing meaningless football up until that game he scored the 2 touchdowns. So my brother-in-law tried to trade me for D-Hop. I sent him a counter trade. I sent him James Conner and D-Hop for Amon-Ra St. Brown and Tyler Algier. Boom, we made that bet because I needed me a real clear cut number one wide receiver other than Terry. That's doing something right now. I needed me another wide receiver. So now I got Terry McLaurin. I got uh Amon Ross St. Brown. DJ Moore ain't doing shit. Uh, Jaden Reed, I got him because he's Jordan Love, one of Jordan Love's favorite target because Jordan Love is my quarterback. So now I got me two solid running backs: Bijan Robinson, Brian Robinson, Terry McLaurin, um, Amon Ross St. Brown, Sam Laporta. I also got Dallas Goudert that's back, scored yesterday. Um, I got Nick Chubb, I got Alexander Madison. Like lower level players, just if I need somebody to plug in, I can plug in real quick. Let me look at this team real quick. DJ Moore gave me a donut yesterday, too. Yeah, and then that's it. Russell Wilson came through yesterday. Packers was on a bye. Uh, Russell Wilson was predicted only 13 points yesterday. He gave me 19, so shout out to that. Damn, my phone is blowing up right now. I wonder who the hell can be trying to get in contact with me. Last night game, Sunday night football. MVP candidate Jared Goff didn't look like MVP Jared Goff until the second half. 5 total interceptions last night. Looking real basic cable last night, but that's against a very, very good Houston Texans defense. Without Will Anderson, I might add. You know, I knew this matchup was going to be like this. It was tough. I went back and forth because y'all know I'm underlined somewhat a Houston Texans fan. But I really like the Houston Texans, but I really like the Detroit Lions too. Like last year, if y'all was watching me last year, I was really on the Lions tough. I was, watching the Lions just as much as I was watching the Commanders because I'm in Ross St. Brown, I had Jameer Gibbs, I had Sam Laporta last year on my fantasy, so I was watching them just like I watch a Commanders game. And this team is, even these type of wins right here, Houston Texans ain't no sorry ass team. Jared Goff is showing you he can find ways to win. You know, I throw 1, 2, 3 interceptions. All right, cool, no problem. Come back after halftime, throw two more, no problem. But I'm gonna take my chances and I'm gonna get us down here and I'm gonna give us the best uh best chance to win. And that's what he did. He had help too with his defense. His defense is pretty good too. You know, that defense came through when they needed to come through. Earlier, Hatch said let's talk about Brian Branch and Kirby Joseph. Yeah, one of the best safety tandems in the league. I feel like them, along with Jesse Betts and Justin Simmons, along with Deshaun Elliott and Mika Fitzpatrick. Um, what's the Eagles' other safety name? Not C.J. Gardner Johnson, the other one. Y'all let me know. What's his name? Let me see it while I try to look for it. Damn. Ohio Ties. What's y'all other safety? Blankenship. Reed Blankenship. Little white ass be out there making plays too, man. Looking like a Harrison Smith. I like that safety tandem too. Um, Yeah, but I feel like the Lions do have the best safety tandem. They rookie corner is struggling though. Terrion Arnold is struggling badly. He's if he's not grabbing and getting away with it, he's getting called for. He's getting called for a lot. Now I'm not putting them in the same sentence. I'm just saying I like these safety tandems this year. But yeah, for sure, Joseph and Branch take the cake. They're playing the best football right now and turning the ball over. Every time I look up, Kirby Joseph and Brian Branch is getting an interception and going the other way. But yeah, like I said, Terrion Arnold uh, struggling. I peeped. Yeah, why I be getting these dudes? Quinyon Mitchell, Terriano, Quinyon Mitchell. I don't know why I get them two mixed up. Maybe because they both rookies and they both went around the same time. But I know Terrion Arnold is from what school is that? Can't think of school right now, but Quinyon Mitchell. No, Terrion Arnold is from Alabama. Quinyon Mitchell is from the other school. I'm drawing a blank right now. I can't think of it. Oh my gosh. Ohio ties, please don't be one of those Eagle fans, man. Hey, Ohio ties, answer me this. Answer me this. He's not from Georgia. He's not from Georgia. He's from somewhere else. Ohio ties. Do you watch Lord Bronson? Let me know if you watch Lord Bronson because he's one of the most delusional um Eagle fans I know. Like, dude is not realistic with himself. Toledo, that's where he went. Toledo. I don't know why. It was either I was thinking Tulane. He said, "Yeah, I watch him." This dude don't give credit when credit is due at all. You feel me? To the point to where I only watch him because he's part of the NFC East. Uh, he said most Philly YouTubers are goofy. Yeah, he is. He don't give credit when credit is due at all. Like me, I'm a realist. Eagles is playing some good football, even though they I feel like their schedule is kind of weak too, but they handling business. They're not losing to teams they supposed to lose to, and they blowing them out. Shit, they beating them down. Uh, but I only watch him because he's part of the NFC East Super Friends, and I watch Louis T closely. Um, but I watch him, you know, from that page because he's on there. Him and Louis T clearly is on there the most right now since our teams are the better teams. They done swapped out so many Cowboys, dude. I don't even know who represent the Cowboys no more. And then Bad Dog, you know, he ain't got much to say this year. So, um, but that dude just was just talking shit. Like he was talking about us like we got the dog shit beat out of us yesterday by the Steelers. And that type of shit, I don't like that. I don't like no moral victory either, even though we only lost by one. I don't do moral victories, but at the same time, you not about to talk like we just got the dog shit beat out of us because you only get 48 hours to celebrate a victory, and then after that, it's on to the next one. By Wednesday, it's on to the next team. But we on a short week. So you got today and that's it. Tomorrow is practice. It's practice tomorrow. Us, we got to catch a flight to Philly, practice, and then it's on Thursday. So I can't wait. I can't wait to see, and we line it up. I want to see what he has to say then. But Eagles, Eagle fans, they pro Eagle fans, so they believe that all of their players are better than everybody in the league. We all know Jared Goff, when it comes to passing, is way better than Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts' best ability is his feet that makes him a dual threat QB. He has better wide receiver targets and tight ends and running back. So of course you got all of this around him. He's going to look better. But we know far as the ability to throw the ball, I'm taking Jared Goff. We all know Jalen Hurts don't have a strong arm like that. Yeah, on occasionally he can throw a deep ball. It's probably going to go 30, 40 air yards. But other than that, I will take Goff. Easily. He said, all right, y'all got it. Overall player, I would take Jalen Hurts, but I'm talking about from the pocket. From the pocket, I'm going Goff all day. But Goff can't run like Jalen Hurts. He can't carry nobody on his back like Jalen Hurts. I mean, Jalen Hurts fucking lift 5-6 plates, squatting. So, far as overall ability, Jalen Hurts is the better quarterback for sure. But from a throwing standpoint, I would have to stand behind Jared Goff. But at the same time, Jalen Hurts got way more to work with too. You taking Amon-Ra St. Brown or you taking A.J. Brown? 9 times out of 10, everybody gonna say A.J. Brown. You taking the Slim Reaper, Devontae Smith, or you taking Jameson Williams? A lot of people gonna say Devontae Smith. These dudes played on the same team together at Alabama. Hey, that's one bad game though. 5 interceptions, that's one bad game. Saquon Barkley, David Montgomery. Gonna take Saquon Barkley. Where I give the Lions the nod up is Jahmyr Gibbs. Sam Laporta, Dallas Goedert. Dallas Goedert. Detroit Lions offensive line, Eagles offensive line. Eagles got more all pros on their line than the Lions do. Minus Kelsey. See what else y'all saying up in here. Said Lions have a better line. Maybe now, because Lions do be beefing up their offensive line, but they ain't got one of their best linemen. Sexy Nate, what up, girl? They ain't got their best lineman. No. They do got. Hold on. How y'all gonna say they got a better O line? Let's hold on. Let's look this up. Let's look this up. Hold on. I need to see just the. Panay Sewell, Colby Sordahl. He's the number 3 tackle. Okay, not him. Taylor Decker, Frank Ragnow, Kevin Zeiler, Graham Glasnow. Okay, respectable. But now let me go to the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm gonna have to get off soon too, cause my baby in there going crazy. I know she hungry. They out of school today. Lane Johnson, Jordan Mailata, Landon Dickerson, Mekhi Becton, Cam Jurgens. I don't know about that one, y'all. You got Lane Johnson. How many All Pros he done been to? Jordan Mailata. The only people was new is Cam Jurgens because, of course, Kelsey is gone. And y'all got Mekhi Becton, which he's been playing better with y'all. I don't know about that one, y'all. It might be neck and neck, but better, I'm not sure. .210 snipers. Eagles smoking y'all on Thursday. Oh, okay. We'll see. Hopefully we get Marshawn to play. Hopefully we can get Brian Robinson to play. Hopefully we get our 2 tackles to play. If we do, then it's up. It's up. We would definitely see. Blue said we're missing 3 out of 5 of our linemen. Okay, well, if that's the case, then that's why they better than y'all. But as far as on me looking at the roster, I don't see it. Y'all got Lane Johnson. Who at right tackle better than him? Up under him it'd be Panay Sewell, and he's only been in the league what, 3 years, 4 years? Oh, he said Mailata been out all season. Okay, but that explains it. I'm just going off who I know that's on that line. I'm not knowing if they're available right now, if they're playing right now or not. I'll just know who I know on that line that y'all been having on that line for years, and the only thing y'all missing is Kelsey. All right, y'all, but that's gonna do it for me today. Make sure y'all like on the way up out of here. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Tomorrow I'll be live with Tiny on my channel, so make sure y'all tune into that. We got some shit to talk. I got some shit to talk. He got some shit to talk to me. He was talking shit to me in the group chat yesterday because we lost. That nigga ain't been able to talk in weeks, so he was happy to tell me I can't talk. um, yeah, we're gonna talk about everything from this weekend. We're gonna talk about the games going forward. This weekend coming up, we're gonna talk about him going to Dallas. Him and Mac Wop going to Dallas to watch my Commanders. Um, what else we gonna talk about? So it's a whole lot of shit to talk about, man. Uh, I'm gonna stream early Thursday, but I'm actually going to Cosm to watch the game. So yeah, and then in Cosm, they not letting me do no goddamn content creating up in there. So I'll be watching the game with my homies, that's Eagle fans. Hopefully, and some Commander fans up in there. Uh, but yeah, man, make sure y'all like, y'all comment. Thank y'all that super chatted. We got to hit that super chat goal one of these days, y'all. Um, But yeah, I'll see y'all back tomorrow, and then after that, I'll be on Thursday. So I'll see y'all, man. Peace.